later in the day. We got home here around 4 o'clock, 3:30 or thereabout. And we've been out combining for a little over an hour, filled up the cart once anyway. But they are talking a shit ton of snow here. Watch as I slide into that header wagon. Okay, it's fine. A shit ton of snow here tomorrow and Monday. So Dad's watching that unload while I go back. I'm gonna go back and fill up the combine and everything again. And we'll have enough corn here then to run a batch through. And then we can keep combining, hopefully get this last 15 acres done, then we're done combining for the year. But man, oh man, this snow makes it really slippery and sketchy. I didn't video any of it because I was shitting my pants while I was doing it. But while we were going across the side of the hill, going up to that field where the corn is, the cart was sliding sideways out from underneath me. It's got loaded with 23,000 pounds of corn. So yeah, and the combine was sliding sideways on a guy and going up it and everything, and yeah, no, I just didn't know. So anyway, more snow's just gonna make it worse, so we're just gonna give her shit and try and get done tonight, assuming nothing turns up. But anyway, we're gonna go do this. I'll bring you back when we're combining. But yeah, Dad's just dumping that load there. And then when we get another cart load, we'll have enough to do a dryer batch. So that'll be nice. Anyway, talk to you in a while. Give you guys a little bit of a perspective as to why I'm going across this, well, it's disc, but fairly bumpy field because it's frozen. That's the hill up there. I don't know if you guys, the camera doesn't do it justice, but that is an insane hill. Like there's probably, between where we are now and up there, is probably about 40 feet difference in, 30 to 40 feet difference in elevation. And with a big slope like that and grade like that, this cart was sliding right down the hill behind the tractor. The only reason I was able to keep it going is because I got a 50,000 pound tractor on here. And for those of you who say, oh, it's overkill for a 500 bushel cart. Yeah, well, if I would have had my 170 horse Magnum on there, I would have been screwed. Anyway, just have to take a little slow going across here. It's no big deal. So anyway, I got to turn onto the road here, but I'll bring you guys back when we get combining again here. So talk to you in a bit. Well, we're combining. It's about 8:30. Dad just started the next batch. And we're on our last 6 or 7 acres of the year, thank the good Lord. Because tomorrow they're calling for, like I said, they're calling for hurricane freaking winds and freaking like up to 30 centimeters of snow. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. But if that happens, it's going to be hard to get in here. So I said, screw it, we're going. I want to get this done. So anyway, our planter kind of was screwing up in this area, so that's why the rows are kind of overlapping a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go here so I can actually pay attention. Oh shit, hold on, caught you in a few. Sorry about that, guys. There, what happened there, our planter screwed up this spring there, and didn't plant for a while, and or was planting intermittently, so we had to double over on some rows. And of course your rows are crisscrossing, and while you're vidging and trying to combining crisscross rows on top of that, it can be quite a challenge. So, but anyway, here comes Dad back. He's gonna come and sit with me. He got the batch going, so it's his first time doing that, so that's good. I am very full. So I'm gonna go dump here and then go back and do another bin. So anyway, I'll get some footage when we get in some nice straight rows. So anyway, see you in a few. I'm going to dump this load. Dad's gonna go combine for a dump. So he gets his 2 minutes in the combine. Anyway, we haven't got that much left out here, but I got another full cart here. So anyway, Dad's gonna go there. I'm gonna go dump this load. I gotta check the fire then too, because it wants to keep going out on a guy. And then I better gear down here, going out of this field. There's a full jag on here. And then I gotta check the dryer, make sure it's okay. I'm sure it is, but just to be sure. And then come back here, and then we'll hopefully be able to hammer the rest of this out tonight. And then we'll be done harvest. Done harvest 24, 25, 25.1. Anyway, I gotta pay attention here, so see you in a few. Well, we're going down the road here. There goes Dad out there combining. Just a Givin her. Nice. Anyway, we're over half done that field there. We haven't got much left out there, so. Anyway, we're just giving her on the corn here. Just giving her. So, anyway, I'm hauling corn back to the yard now. I'm on the road. And then I'm going to dump this and come back, and then we'll maybe be able to hammer the rest out. So anyway, just thought I'd show you guys what, there's the combine from the outside. So anyway, we'll see in a bit. There's what it looks like at night, all that steam coming out of the dryer. Well, that's nice. It's only got about a minute left on its cycle, and then it has a 20-minute cool down period, and then she's ready to dump. So that'll be king. Anyway, I gotta fold this in here, so then I gotta go check the fire here. I just checked in the dryer, and then so anyway, I'll put you guys down here. I'll bring you back when we get back out to the field to the combine. Well, looks like we got a couple lights blowing out on the light bar there, but dumping. Anyway, turn these off, turn off the key, turn that there. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take over here and hopefully finish this field, so see you in a few. Not just king. Nice. We're in the corn again. Last 6 rows of this long stretch, and there's just a couple little fiddly pieces off to the side and a little bit of trimming around the outside, but then we're done. We're done harvesting. Feels pretty good. So anyway, we're gonna keep on going. There's a little snow on the stalks, a little bit of stuff sticking to the sieves, but thrashing out still pretty darn good. So as long as doing that, we're gonna keep going. So we're really close to the end. So anyway, I'll keep going here. I'll bring you guys back maybe when we finish up. So anyway, see you in a few. Well, we are done. Nice. So now I'm gonna take this back home here. I'm gonna leave the combine here again in the morning, because there's a heck of a climb to make up by the road there, and I don't really want to try that in the dark. So, you know, with it being snowy and slippery and stuff, I had to leave like, I don't know, like 1/8 of an acre there, because there was a wet, even with our cold temperatures, I could tell it wasn't frozen, because I nicked it a little bit with the tire and it sunk down immediately. So I don't feel like planting the combine tonight, so a little bit there, I'll just come back and cut it down for the cows. It's not very much, so it wouldn't be worth hardly getting. So anyway, got a pretty much full cartload. So anyway, but yeah, I'll let you guys go there. I'll bring you back probably in the morning when we're running our last batch of the year. So anyway, we'll talk to you whenever we talk to you next. Well, it's the next day. Just started the tractor up here. I was gonna get up at 6:30. It's actually about 7 now. I tired as late getting in last night, but excuse me. Anyway, it's starting to snow, so that's just king. But anyway, we're going to dump these two here. Shouldn't take too long, and then we're gonna go at the combine before we get too much more of this white crap. So anyway, I gotta keep going here, dump this load, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Day, or well, same day as the video, I guess. Just wanted to show you guys. We had a bunch of shit sticking to the sieves and stuff back in here, because the snow, the stalks weren't exactly dry. There was this snow, it's kind of wet snow, but it wasn't affecting how much I was throwing over my sieves because there's hardly anything on the ground, and most of it's probably header loss because you're always going to get a little bit from the like the stock rollers and that. But anyway, do a cold start here for the Liberal government in celebration of the new Liberal government's campaign. Shut the hell up. That's a celebration for the end of corn harvest. Ah, nice. All right, we're gonna let her warm up here for a good few minutes. I still have that little 6 rows there to do. I didn't do it last night. There was actually a porcupine dying out in there last night, and I drove by him about 3 or 4 times thinking, oh, he'll be gone, and he wasn't. So I was like, well, I'll leave the little guy there. I gotta come back in the morning to get the combine and let him there. He's eating a cob of corn. Let him have his meal, and then he'll be gone by morning. So anyway, we're gonna let her warm up here for a few minutes here after we did that nice cold start for the Liberals. There, out of the field. It wasn't that bad getting out of there actually. Coming up, like times like that where you're not sinking but slippery, that's where having mud hog or 4-wheel drive or whatever you want to call it on the combine is beneficial. But any other time it's don't really need it. But coming up there, I just made a big run at it and it slipped a little bit, but just got fairly new tires in this thing, VKTs, new in 2019, and we haven't done a lot of road travel with this machine, so the tires are fairly good, really good shape, and better treads than the old Goodyears that were on here. They were junk, and the treads were completely screwed. But yeah, we got out of there, and once you're up on the road, then you're home free. So anyway, I did that little stretch there. The porcupine was still there. He had a cob he was working on, so I just left him there. You know, I just went around him. Little corn standing there, but what the heck, leave some for the deer and the porks and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, there's not much there, so don't matter. But got a little pile from what was back there, so or left when we went around there. So I'll dump that in 600 and auger that in right away, and then I'll start the dryer. So anyway, get the combine home here. It hasn't started snowing yet. That's good. So and then I'm gonna get that, when I get the dryer started, I'll get that auger taken down here, and then at least it doesn't go cartwheeling across the yard when we get gale force winds here later today and tomorrow. So, and then we can get the tractors all put away. Well, I can't get the Steiger put away quite yet, but until I get this head off and this combine blown off. But well, you guys know what I mean. Anyway, I'll put you guys down. I'll talk to you guys when we start drying. So seeing a few. There. Took the cart off, got the bins parked. Haven't got the auger down yet, but that's the next job after I get this thing fired up. But anyway, I'm gonna go park this thing over in front of the shed, so if I have to plug it in, I can. And this thing's gonna be going into the coverall for the winter here as soon as, well, it'll be the middle of the week here. I'm not doing it today because I gotta blow the combine off first, and then I gotta pull the 29 is gonna go in the shed, and then the honeybee's gotta come out, so the 21 can go back inside the 8010, then the honeybee will go in front of the 21, and then the cornet's gotta go behind the 8010, and then the Steiger go where the 21 is there. So it's kind of a jigsaw puzzle, but like I said, I got to do a little bit of jangling around here before that, but I want to get it off here today before the weather turned to complete and utter crap. So anyway, I'm just going to park it in front of the shed here so it's out of the way, and then we'll go from there. So Anyway, I'm gonna get this parked and I'll bring it back in a few. Got the auger down, tarp the thing so ice and snow and shit can't get in there. Ducks are flying, corn's off, both fields. Dad's just bringing the Magnum up to the yard. There comes an incredibly flying dog. Combine's in the coverall. Cart and that's there, really nice. I just came up to close up the top of the dryer here. I'm gonna lock it and we're gonna go down and start it up. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Should be a little birdie on here somewhere. Oh, he flew away. Anyway, last batch running through the dryer. Just thought I'd show you guys. Pulls the top up, got that auger down so it doesn't go cartwheeling across the yard when we get our big windstorms here coming. Wind's already picking up from the east and starting to snow, so that's nice. But we're done. We got everything put away almost. Just got to put the Magnum away yet. That thing will get put away once the Steiger there, once I got to rearrange the shed and blow the combine off first. That's going to be the middle of the week or later in the week. But anyway, we're done corn, so that's nice. Really feels good to be done. Ready to be done. Should have been done in November or October, but waiting on that beauty. But it's done now and it's working good. So anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Give a guy a like. All that kind of good stuff. Let you guys go there. And I'll talk to you on the flip side. Good enough. IH equipment only, especially the old axial flows. Mint. Alrighty, talk to you later. One thing I forgot to mention, by the way, look at all the snow we got now. We got it good. There's my boots. Good 10 centimeters, so glad we're done corn. There's the combine. 21 8010s in front of it. One thing I forgot to mention there at the end of when I made that ending of the video, yesterday before we went out and tried to push to finish combining corn to beat this stupid weather, we were at a good friend of ours there passed away, and you know, he was the son of one of the fellows we rent land from. Just getting the cord out of the dryer shack here to plug the McCormick in. You know, he loved farming. He gave me a hand a lot when I was over there. He always stopped to visit. Really nice guy. Had a heart of gold. Anyway, he passed away there. Suddenly there, right around New Year's. Really sad, but you know, he loved farming. He loved wildlife, prairie chickens, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. There, stop putting the glove in front of the camera. And all that. He just was a really nice guy. He helped me unplug. I plugged the chopper on the 8010 right solid, because what happened was I left the hitch in. It had a hitch for putting a header wagon behind it, and well, because the chopper blades and that thing are completely just right foobarred, what happened was straw built up and completely filled the sieve chamber there with or on top of the sieves there was straw backed up into the chopper. Oh, it was plugged tight. I worked at it for half a day. My hired guy helped me and we couldn't get it, and Will came over with his pry bars and wrenches and he just got in there and he got it unplugged. He had it unplugged inside an hour. Yeah, helped me there. Nice guy. He always had joke and really nice guy. You know, he loved seeing the prairie chickens, and one of the few places you can actually see them is on their land anymore, and that. So, but anyway, just thought I'd mention that. You know, and you know, we're done harvest here before this weather, and you know, I'm sure that's, you know, he's smiling, and, you know, he helped us out there again. So, you know, fly high on your tractor, Will. And that, so anyway, just, I wanted to mention that. But, yeah, so anyway, talk to you guys later.